Oh,
You don't wanna see me dancing with nobody.
I'm still caring
About me now. Walk away.
Right. Welcome back, guys. Episode 18. Today we're talking about pretty privilege. Something we all know about.
It's about
No?
time.
And Dashma says no.
do we?
Well then, Dashma.
I'm not,
So do you
speaking
wanna
about,
start? Huh?
I'm not speaking about me.
Do you wanna start? Oh, so you're speaking about someone else? The shade. Shade. Right, who wants to define pretty privilege?
Sharon.
I nominate you.
Come on, guys. What do you think about pretty privileges?
Yeah. Oh, I know what it is. It's when you're pretty.
Pretty privilege, personally, is it's scientifically proven. Like, there's studies that says humans and babies are more likely to trust people that have a symmetrical, proportionate face. There's a science backing up this podcast, I think, and it's when you can get away with shit just because you look good. You have it easier in life because you look good. Things come easier because you look good, and people forgive you because you look good.
That's very true. When you do look good or you're pretty, life is easier.
It is.
Yeah, I was gonna ask the second question was, do you think pretty privilege is a real thing? Because I saw some people debating it, saying like when you're older, like it stops. Like it's almost
don't
like
think
only a
so.
real thing when you're in secondary school.
I don't think so. I think money and looks. It
Make
never
them
stops mattering.
Yeah.
Never stops mattering.
Either be beautiful or be rich if you want to survive. in
Exactly.
Do you guys treat people better if they're more beautiful? Go on, Najma.
I do not treat people differently based on their looks, but, oh God help me, I like to befriend beautiful people.
You know what? I don't even, you're reacting like she said something huge. I agree. I make friends with people that I find attractive.
Same.
And that doesn't necessarily mean that they're not attractive, but if they're attractive to me, they're much more approachable to me, and I'm gonna want to hang out with them.
But
It's
why?
It's not that I go out there looking for pretty people to be friends with, but I naturally warm towards people that I think are more attractive.
Yeah.
Do you think you're biologically predisposed to do that, though? Do you think it's natural without you even thinking about it? It just happens.
I think good looks,
wouldn't it?
huh?
If we are biologically designed to gravitate towards beautiful people, I think that's a horrible thing, and I don't think that's the case, because that means anyone who isn't attractive, kind of biology is against them.
But do you know why I think that is, though?
So is the world.
I think the reason why, the science about it is the fact that we think that people who are healthier and who are more beautiful live longer lives, and it's our survival instinct to want to be around people who are going to live for longer and live fuller lives. And if we identify being beautiful as being a factor into that, then yeah, biologically we're going to gravitate towards good-looking people.
I see, like, when you are beautiful, as people said, like, life is easier, right? The world is easier for you compared to someone who's not conventionally attractive. Therefore, in my opinion, they're happier because life is easier. And I would like to be around people who are happier.
So that's why you befriend good-looking people, because you think they're going to be happier. Oh, wow.
She doesn't like her friends to have baggage.
Huh?
It does.
Yeah. It's a lot.
It is a lot. And I can handle it after, like, okay, life happens, but I don't want to be around someone who's forever miserable.
But does this mean that when you see people who have baggage, like someone who has like a difficult life or is going through stuff, does this mean that you gravitate away from them? Like, does that push you away?
There's a lot on my plate. I am not equipped deal with
Deal with other people's problems. If your life is good, I'll be friends with you. But if your life is not good, now I'm all right.
I agree with you, but I agree with you in terms of your partner cannot deal with someone who's got a baggage in that area. And it's a bit toxic of me because I feel like,
I know, I get
as a
it.
man, I feel like, come on, man up a little bit. A little bit. I don't know how to tell you. Not my sister, not my friends, not my parents. It's just who I am. It's not because I'm like secretive, but I'm just that way. So when I'm with a guy and you're bringing that baggage onto me, I don't know. I feel like my other half, I want you to be the shoulder that I lean on.
This is making us sound horrible people, right? But no, I think if someone like that is already my friend, had something going on, of course I'll be there for you.
Yeah.
But we can't start our friendship or relationship
No.
on a down.
So do we think better looking people get better opportunities?
100,000,000%.
Like for instance, Prison Bay.
Exactly. He was a criminal.
He was a criminal and he had modeling jobs as soon as he got out of prison. It's ridiculous.
I think when you go for a job interview, if 5 people go for a job interview and one of them is fairly pretty, chances are that pretty person will get the job if they're all qualified at the same level.
Yeah.
But, like, if you're the employer, I mean, what else are you gonna go off? If everyone has got no, Najma, seriously, if you, right, all of you guys have the same qualifications, what else am I gonna go off to get someone?
I would go off optimism. I'll go with who would fit in with the team better, not who's the prettiest.
But it's a factor.
It's a factor.
It's a factor. How attractive are you?
I think that only really applies to like shops and stuff, no? Like you want something good looking on your shop floor representing your brand. If it's an office job, do looks matter in that aspect?
Yeah, but it's the visual. It's just like sight is like one of our senses. The visual experience of, you know, whoever you're hiring, how attractive they are to you, it's important. I think. I don't know. Maybe have I just said something I shouldn't have said?
No, I agree. Like for instance, celebrity-wise, we all know a lot of singers that are not the best singers, but because they look good, they're like,
yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like, looks are really important.
Your Rita Ora, I don't know who's listening to her, but there she is.
So,
she's really pretty though. So I will still want to see what she looks like all the time in her red carpet looks.
Like honestly, if I'm Simon Cowell, right, and there's Rita Ora, and then there's someone who can really sing and they're not really good, I know like what sells. You know what's gonna get the crowd.
Of course, the people want to see what they want to be. You are selling an image. You're selling, oh, this could be you. I get that. That I get. And when purely becomes financial, I get that. But I wish that wasn't the case. I wish we judged people based on their merits rather than their looks.
That's why they made that show, right? The
Love is Blind.
When you
that music show.
The Voice.
The Voice.
The Voice.
Which again proves why none of them have gone on to be successful. None of them. No one knows any winners. So
pretty people are easier to make a brand out of.
Yeah.
That's why Simon Cowell picks the pretty ones.
Yeah, no, in music, the skinnier, the lighter, the prettier you are, the better, because they're selling an image. Like you yourself become a billboard.
You become a brand.
Therefore, you need to be advertising things. And
I hate that. I wish it wasn't like that.
Yeah, do you know what I hate? I hate it when you've got like a dentist or someone like that who's really good looking. I don't know, it makes me feel like, huh?
You can't focus.
You can't focus. Like if a teacher's really good looking, or your driving instructor, you really feel like you can't focus.
My old dentist was so hot. Me and my mum both had a crush on him. We'd come home like, yeah, just saw Dan. Yeah, it is really hard. Because you have to open your mouth and they're like digging your face and it's like, oh, but you're really hot. Can you?
Extra hard that day.
Yeah.
I stop a second. I was working for a company for 10 odd years. Some beautiful woman comes in and takes the role I've been working so hard towards. I'll be furious. I don't care how beautiful she is.
You'll be furious, but you know.
It would be jealous if we've both been there at the same time, worked equally as hard, and she got the job and I didn't. I'd be like, this fucking bitch.
Yeah, if she deserved it, then jealousy is uncalled for. But if she's either pretty privileged to get to a higher position and her looks don't actually affect her position, then I think there is call for a bit of jealousy.
I'm a bit on the fence on this one because I'm like, you should work hard to get. Actually, I don't believe you should work hard. I'm like, do whatever you need to do to get there. And then when you get there, do work hard because otherwise you're taking the piss because people want to work hard for that position. So that's why I'm a bit on the fence. Like, if she's gonna use her pretty privilege to get her to that manager position, by all means, to me, it's what you do when you get there.
No.
To me, because not everyone has the skills. Not everyone is good in interviews. Not everyone is good on paper. Not everyone. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I have worked day and night, and this woman Babs and I, or this man like Kiki's, and that's the job that I've been working towards so hard because they're beautiful. I'll be furious. No, but
if she gets there and she does the job right, you're still gonna be furious.
Yeah, because I could have done the job right too.
Or better.
You're already there. She's just come up because she's beautiful and she's also doing it as well as you are.
Oh, wait, I misunderstood. So we're in the same position. She's not above me.
Yeah.
Well, I don't give a shit if it doesn't affect my life.
Oh yeah, if it's the same level. I thought you meant that she was a manager now or something.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
What if she goes higher and she's proven that, you know what, I got here through pretty privilege, but I'm also working. People say this about Beyonce all the time. People say because she was the lightest one in Destiny's Child, her dad, blah, blah, she was the prettiest one. She used her pretty privilege to get her where she is. But her hard work, are you following me? Her hard work has shown us that she deserves to be where she is.
Okay, I get that. But what I thought you were saying was, I have been working so hard to get to this position, right? Mm-hmm. This woman come and swoop in and takes the job that I've been working so hard. Now she's above me. But she hasn't done anything for it, and I've been working tirelessly for this company. I would not be okay with that. I don't care how good job she does. I do not care. But Beyonce is in her own world. That is something for other singers to worry about, isn't it?
I don't know.
Also, I think the feeling of jealousy gets a really ugly name. Like, it can be really evil and sinister, but sometimes if you're jealous, that can inspire you to work harder. Just because you feel a little bit jealous of someone because they're pretty doesn't mean it's not instantly negative.
No, is it jealousy though, or is that because it is?
That's what I'm saying. No, it's not jealous when you feel cheated, is it?
Yeah, I feel cheated. I'm not jealous. I feel cheated. This was supposed to be mine.
Yeah.
You know?
And I don't know. Work should be.
Girls, what do you want to say?
I just feel like if some bitch comes and gets.
Why does she have to be a bitch? She's not.
But no, just hear me out. If some woman, I'm working at this company, work really fucking hard on my merit, and she comes through just on her looks, and she gets to where I am or gets above me just because of her looks, and she has zero skill, fuck that. No. And you know what? Not shame on her for getting there. Shame on the dumbass people that hired her based off of.
But what if she's proving
I've seen that happen. I've seen people get hired in somewhere I used to work because they were good looking, like beautiful. And then I watched the manager spend hours on training on things, on basic shit this person should have known. So shame on you for hiring someone with zero skill, zero experience, based off of how tiny their fucking waist is. And yes, I was a little bit jealous.
I disagree with it. I
disagree with it to some extent. I don't care how dumb she is. It's not my company. She's not making me money or losing me money, right? I only care if it affects my life. If he comes on to a position that was already there, I had no interest in, by all means, girl, go take it. But there's one promotion, let's say, up. I have been working tirelessly day and night, and if she gets in, then we have a problem because my life is affected. If it's not, I don't really care. I truly believe in what does not affect me.
Shouldn't bother you. Just let it go. Just let it go. Her blessing, okay? She's got in there how she's got in there. Just focus on you and you'll get there how you'll get there.
100%, 100%.
You're going to use your brains to get there. She's using her looks to get there.
What about some of us who don't have either? Then what? What's there for the rest of us?
You're fucked.
Pray to God. I don't know about you.
Only fans.
I don't know how you can have neither, Najma. Listen, you either work hard or you look good to get to. I don't know.
Not pretty privilege, but how do we feel about a skinny privilege? Because that is a privilege of its own right.
But isn't that pretty privilege?
Not necessarily. They're not pretty. They're just skinny.
Pretty.
No, but slim, light skin, as you were saying before, that all these things, light skin, slim, and what was the other one you said? I don't know. They're all considered like pretty privilege.
Yeah, but there are some women, like some skinny models, be wearing the most basic outfit and everyone drools. Like she's wearing biker shorts and oversized hoodie. That is not a fashion statement.
I disagree.
You know what they say? Everything looks good on
skinny woman is wearing it, so okay?
I disagree. I think we can all style something that you can style, like Rihanna can style a flipping bin bag and make it fashionable. It doesn't matter what you're wearing. I think it depends the body.
Exactly, the body wearing it is what matters.
But it's not necessarily skinny, is it? To me,
how you wear it.
How you wear it.
What's her name? Lizzo was twerking on wherever. What was his name? P. Diddy, and they were all like, oh no, fear the God, da 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 da. And some skinny woman comes on and they're all like appraising her and clapping.
I'm not going to say a lot about skinny privilege.
Phobia sort of territory.
Yeah.
Huh?
That's not going into the fat phobia sort of territory now.
Yeah, because
Lizzo is pretty. She's very pretty. She's just a big girl.
Beautiful face.
But I think it's all together, Najma. Like your face, your body, your style, how you talk.
Are we calling a skinny body pretty now?
Well, you might not, but the world does.
The world does, and to be honest, I think everything just sits better. Like I feel like clothes in general. I feel like you could. Okay, let me tell you something. Right, you know those Chinese, Japanese girls that have like amazing bodies, right? They walk around. They wear anything and it looks like it's a fashion statement. Like, I'm not joking, anything. And it looks like the most brilliant outfit put together. And that's because they have a certain body type that just sits. I think clothing don't have style.
The clothing are made for that body type, for it to look good. They were manufactured, the clothing were manufactured to look good on that skinny person and nobody else.
Yes, so that's also clothes sit better on skinny people because they're made for them.
Therefore, when they wear it, they look good.
I disagree.
I look better on a size 8.
Skinny girls not pull shit off and they think they're pulling it off. I've seen bigger girls pull shit off. It's down to the individual. It's down to the individual. But I do agree with Grover. Personally, this is just my opinion. I just think, don't attack me. That's my opinion. I just think clothes look better on taller girls.
Tall, yes. Tall,
That's
yes.
just my opinion.
On that shit. We're talking about skinny. Now we're talking about short people.
I think being
people can get slimmer. You can't get taller.
I just feel like when you're tall, I'm gonna stop there. I just think taller.
No, but that's true though. Taller people, taller women. As a short person, I can say this. I admire tall women. Tall women are beautiful. I wish I was taller. There are tall, bigger women, and outfits are not really designed for them. Outfits are designed for the skinny people who are 8 feet tall.
Yeah.
Go on.
No, what you were saying.
No, I stand and I will die on this hill. High fashion is made for skinny people. That's why no matter what they put on, they look good or they are praised because the clothing are made for them. And that is my opinion.
No, that's my opinion too. I want in on that.
Arifa?
Yeah, I agree. Like, I think since they were born, we're conditioned to think a certain body type is attractive. That doesn't mean that you can't necessarily take a piece of clothing that you see on the runway and make it your own and make yourself look amazing. But at the end of the day, the facts are the clothes are tailored to look good on skinny bodies, and everyone else has to kind of adjust.
Exactly.
I stand alone.
And Karen doesn't agree because
I stand alone.
But you know what? I think the reason you stand alone is because you fit the status. You fit the status quo.
No.
So you don't know otherwise.
No.
You don't know the spell.
You don't know how much it hurts.
I was not born skinny, okay? I was skinny when I was 18, okay? I was not born skinny. Yes, before that I wasn't fat either, but I was not as skinny as I am. However, I disagree because a lot of skinny girls don't pull it off. A lot of skinny girls don't pull it off.
Okay, well,
you were always tall and you always had long limbs.
Tall, I agree, but not everyone who's tall is skinny.
If a skinny woman is not pulling off clothing that were literally designed for her, then that's on her.
Something's going seriously wrong.
But touching on what Arifa said, that we're conditioned because we've been taught that skin is pretty. What do we say about people who were taught like being a fuller figure is what's pretty?
As an African, I was never conditioned to think skinny was beautiful.
Yeah, there are different standards of beauty.
No, yeah, but what I'm saying is, so then, do you say in Africa
think tall was beautiful?
So in Africa, do people who are fuller, do they?
Yes. Oh my God, 100%. In Somalia, we have this clothing called dira', right? The skinny girl puts it on and you think, gee, is she all right? A big girl puts it on, mwah, beautiful.
I don't know. Skinny privilege does exist, but I think to be a fashion icon, it's down to Rihanna has proved it, okay? She's put it off when she went thick. She's proved it when she was skinny. She's proved it when she was thick. She's
not thick. We're talking about like proper big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think Rihanna's thick. I think she's definitely put on some weight and she's got a bit of a fuller figure, but I don't think she's thick.
Really
thick. She get big.
Really thick.
Okay, I don't know what the definition of thick still confuses me. She wasn't big. I'm talking about big girls. Rihanna.
Yeah, she wasn't huge. She was thick.
Yeah, but that's the thing. To Sharon, that was big.
I don't think Rihanna was big. She was thick. Thick is big.
But compared to what maybe Arifa thinks thick is, or what Najma thinks thick is, that's not as thick as you think thick is.
I suppose then.
Do you see what I mean?
But everyone called her thick. This account's called thick Riri. So
I don't know what thick is, but I know that she wasn't overweight to that.
So you're talking about overweight. If we're talking about overweight, then let's talk about overweight. But if you're saying only skinny girls can pull it off, and I say no, because thick girls as well, because thick are not skinny, are they?
No.
Exactly. So if I say that
acceptable in society's eyes.
It's in what?
They're still acceptable in the eyes of society.
But isn't Rihanna tall as hell?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I think it's more to do with someone's height than someone's size.
So,
but then Kim Kardashian, they're 5 foot.
I wholeheartedly disagree with you.
What? You agreed with me?
No, yeah, I believe the height, but you saying it's purely for height and not weight.
Not purely. I said it's more to do with your height than your size.
I think the height contributes, like height is everything, but oh my God, size has a huge impact on it. I mean, as Gunjan said, Kourtney Kardashian is like, what is she? 5 foot? She looks bloody good.
But that's what I'm saying. Not okay, guys. The same rule cannot apply to everyone. There are exceptions. As I've said, there are skinny girls who do not look good in everything they wear. The same way you're gonna find bigger girls and shorter girls who pull it off. I'm just saying, majority of the time, the girls that when I'm out and about, the girls that I see and I'm like, oh wow, she looks good, are tall, not skinny. That's just me.
Maybe I'm deviating right now, but have you guys ever walked into like a Yours shop or a Bon Mars shop? Shops dedicated to fat women.
Yeah.
There's not a single ounce of fashion in those stores. Fashionable clothes is...
The things they sell to bigger people are ugly.
It's absolutely shocking.
Horrendous, and it's horrible.
It's disrespectful. They make them look like middle-aged women. Like every single fat person is a middle-aged woman.
So clothes are not made for bigger people. They're made for skinny people. Good-looking clothes, nice, stylish clothes are made for skinny people. They make a sack and call it an outfit.
All I got from the last 10 minutes is the fact that I'm short, so I'm fucked. That's all I understood from that.
No, listen, no, seriously, genuinely, there may be someone who's short and who's young and who's got a fuller figure watching this. This is just my opinion. This is what I think looks good for me. So I don't want you to take it as this is how that you could not pull it off. Do you know what I mean? But, we all have different opinions, and I'm entitled to mine. Like,
as a short fat person, life is good. When it comes to jobs, when it comes to opportunities, we should judge people on their merit rather than the way they look. But if the way they look gets them there, go for it, girl.
Yeah. Anyone want to add on anything else?
Wow.
The pretty resident pretty girl? I don't know. Arifa, what do you think?
Why are you asking me? No, I think what you're saying is right. If you got pretty privilege, use it, because why not? That's what I say. Why not?
Yeah. And on that note, guys, until next week, thank you. And
can I add one thing?
Go on.
Be confident in whatever gift God gave you.
And that's, you know what, that is what I've been trying to say, but I thought there's no point because they're going to disagree with me anyway. Confidence is honestly all you need.
I don't disagree.
No, I agree. Confidence can take you from 0 to 10.
Confidence takes you far. How you wear your clothes, if you wear it with confidence, no one is going to outstage you, honest to God. It's all about confidence. So
that job interview, when you were talking about your work experience in year 11 and year 10, say with confidence.
Say it with your chest.
Say it with your chest. Present yourself in the best way possible that you think you're doing yourself justice.
Yeah.
I have mixed feelings. I don't know how I feel about everything we talked about. So I have no advice. I'm having realizations and revelations of my own right now.
Fuck's sake. Right, on that note then, guys. See you next week and stay messy. Bye.